the dais. It's been a great honor to be part of Connect 2024, right since inception. And it's one of those connects where it was planned in a record number of days. And I think the topic could not have been more relevant to what is happening across the globe, and definitely in the country, and also particularly about the contribution of how Tamil Nadu is doing. And so we had, in the right sense, a big support from not just the industry, but also the government. And we saw the minister himself being a part of the inaugural session. And we have Secretary Sir who's been not just guiding us, but was part of almost all the sessions yesterday and today, and he's here for the valedictory address as well. We would like to thank, and the big round of applause for the support that we have received to Connect from all concerned. So it started, I'm going to replay in the next 5 to 7 minutes or so what happened yesterday and today. I definitely can't cover everything that happened. So this is just a summary of how we took, and we are going to come up with a report that will capture all the details. And Connect has been special because right since the early days, since Maha started in 99-2000, every Connect has resulted in something or other, big, small, as a suggestion, as a change. Many of them have been implemented, and many of us have realized the benefits of it as well. Starting from what is now called as the old Mahabalipuram Road. It all started with Connect. So this Connect also, in that line, has been very special. We talked about artificial intelligence and how artificial intelligence is in action, not just a buzzword, and the real world applications of artificial intelligence in business, in corporate and in government. So it started with a very high-powered address with the Minister of the Information Technology, where talked about how the state is harnessing AI to boost various sectors, significantly contributing to the GDP. He talked about how 20% of the country's tech talent is from this state, even though it is only 6% or less than 6% of the population.
A lot of things on which government is doing, so I would not like to dwell too much on that. Just a glancing topic. Let me congratulate CII for another version of Connect, organized beautifully and with well-meaningful sessions, with a very, very great participation. I hope we are coming to you, imagine, and we will have similar level of participation. With this, I would request CII recognizing and presuming and recognizing that you are the lead industrial sector unit. We have lots of CIs, all these things. So please take a lead among other things also, and can we have a cross-industry meeting? At least those who are interested in IT. Everybody has an IT wing which are interested, and can we have a meeting in February to plan the year ahead? This is my 5th or 6th event within last 1 month on AI. All of it when my premier event is due, and we are fully working towards that. And at least around 10 events I have said no, there is absolutely no time. So I understand this is AI there, but at least among the major organizations, can we have a better organization, year-round plan? I understand December has a great advantage, but can we have a more meaningful plan? We cannot change because we match it to the national, the Pravasi Divas, non-resident Indian, which is now celebrated permanently in Tamil Nadu as non-resident Tamilians Day on 11th and 12th. So we would like to have imagine us permanently fixed for 9th and 10th January. So this is a food for thought, not related to this event, but since all of you are here, we can tie up something. And we will tie up with the other industry sector players in the IT also. There are lots of cyber security, AI, incubation support, funding support, general innovation, big technology, ABGC. You name any sector, every sector has its champion, every sector has an association, every sector has a forum, and all of them are very, very active. So I'm just trying to say that if all of us, our energy is spread across the year, it will be much better for the industry partners also and for all the stakeholders to combine in a much better way. The other thing I would like to thank again is to put me next to directors IIT Chennai I've been trying, we have been trying to fix a time to talk. So today I was able to peek into his calendar and we have fixed a time. And we have fixed a time again at a situation where we are both incidentally together. So hopefully we'll be able to have some discussion. IIT Chennai is unique in India among the IITs that it was the first to go to the path beyond what we knew in our student days as faculty or BTech and known for that. That has its own advantage. They still retain that top level characteristic across the world. But a conscious decision was taken that it should be research oriented and BTech students should be in majority, in minority. It was a decision a long time ago. 15 years ago, I was in the board there. So that decision was taken. A lot of decisions which has come to academia were implemented in Chennai first, whether it is professor of practice or BSc to PhD and all these things. And IITM Research Park is a result of that forward-looking thinking. So you have a very good partner industry and
continues to serve millions of customers. Currently, I mentor several entrepreneurs in the deep tech area, and I sit on the board of Immersive.io, which is focused on improving the customer experience using technologies like AI, ML, AR, and VR. I have also helped several great entrepreneurs to build companies like Polaris, Prodap, and Aether Energy. I am committed to serve young leaders and inspire entrepreneurs to scale their business and see India as a $10 trillion economy. Appreciation goes to my family, particularly my wife Rajesh, who has been a pillar of support. Incredible 33 years of entrepreneurship in different avatars in multiple countries. So thank you family and all my colleagues in companies like Valedictory, RevIT, First Source, Madras. Thank you all. This award is dedicated to each and every one. Thank you.
ChatGPT or some CEO came and said India is hopeless. India cannot build an LLM, etc. I got very irritated. I'm a very big nationalist. I couldn't tolerate that statement, so that night I went and 2023 JEE Advanced Physics paper I took. Gave to the ChatGPT, it scored 3 out of 120. Many things came up. So we are actually setting. So one of the pride of JEE Advanced is that last 60 plus years, we have not repeated a single question, nor we have repeated the way you can solve that question. So that's essentially where human intelligence starts and AI is, right? So ultimate test like Turing test would be the JEE Advanced test. If you really say that the AI has advanced, it must crack JEE Advanced. Okay. It's all AI. So I just saw this. But friends, I just wanted to put in a very important point here that every core discipline is extremely important. I am little worried when I just go and look at I jovially say, but it's also serious now, that even the monkey of IIT Madras wants to do only ML and AI. But there's a lot more work to be done. I think Satya is here. Satya, you just stand up. So he's the Pope next CII given the award. Strongly recommend. So we have the 3D printed rocket today. Of course, there are a lot of things that come out from data analysis which we do. but the first India's 3D printed, first world's 3D printed, single 3D printed rocket with the first semi-cryogenic engine, first private launch pad at Srivats. We had the launch in May end, and that's going to revolutionize market, right? So this is not only that, it's doing e-plane, and we will have the first ever international competition in this part of the world on the Hyperloop. We have a 400 plus and a little more we are going to extend. Will be Asia's longest Hyperloop test track. I think these are some things which we believe is going to reshape India, and so there must also be these events also, Nana, next time when you do, Narayan, I call him Nana. Okay, so we must also have a very, very strong emphasis on the core technologies, because AI and core technology need to go hand in hand, and there is a lot more of expertise in the core technology that needs to come up. Now the next thing, as always I enjoy sitting next to Kumar. One of the important things today is this LLM business. I just derived some parallels between what has happened in the area of computer architecture, which is my sort of whatever little I know about computer science is in the area of architecture. What has happened is that when you look at the 80s, 90s, and probably the first half of the decade of this century, we were going on to what we call as general purpose processors, which can do everything, right? So it can work on AI workloads, it can work on scientific computing, commercial computing, commerce related computing, web database, everything it was doing. So it was jack of all trades. And these are the systems that existed till almost in a very big way. But when the mobile revolution started, right, these general purpose processors could not be put into the mobile phone, because if I put those general purpose processors in today's mobile phone, every 15th minute you have to recharge your phone, because that's the amount of power it consumes. And it does so much of things that, we did an analysis. Suppose I'm trying to make this chip to work on a database, then lot of hardware that is put for scientific computing, they are just sitting there idly, consuming some power for the heatsink to cool it back, and again it heats it back with this, doing nothing. So there was a perfect adiabatic thermodynamic cycle happening there, but no useful computation. So today, in computer architecture, what we are talking of course, we run the Shakti program at IIT Madras. We are talking of domain-specific architectures. Something I need for IoT, something I need for, even within IoT, I need something for smart cities, I need something for sensing. So I want to now look at that domain and make a processor that will be suiting for this. So I should not be shooting a mosquito with a revolver. You lose the bullet and mosquito still will be alive, right? So this is something which we have done, and I fully agree with Kumar that we must start looking at domain-specific large language models, and that is what is going to take. And for everything, like today judicial, today administration, agriculture. Every field of specialization, I think we should start looking at domain-specific architectures. And the challenge, right? So I had a friend in the board of City Union Bank, and I was and I continue to be in that board. And he was working in an organization, and his boss actually basically gave
Value chain ecosystem player working in the space of the entire agriculture. We exist to make markets work for smallholder farmers, and this we endeavor to achieve by providing access to finance, access to markets, and access to advisory services for all the players in the agri-value chain, with special focus on smallholder farmers. We work with the agri enterprises and the farmer collectives in order to achieve this endeavor. We are privileged to have been working with the smallholder farmers in understanding what works in the agri-value chains, and have been able to achieve reasonable scale and traction. We are a 10-year-old company learning on how to build a viable and a sustainable business model, we are happy to say that we have crossed a gross transaction value of a little over $3.5 billion. We thank all our well-wishers who have supported us in this journey, and we would like to express our gratitude for your continued support and good wishes. We thank CII for recognizing Samunathi's work in this space and encouraging us in this endeavor. Thank you very much.
It's going to be a really hard platform here. Anyway, I'll try my best. First of all, I'd like to thank CII for giving me the opportunity to speak here. And it's an honor to be even sharing this stage with all these people here. And it's, once again, congratulations, sir, both of you. It's a true inspiration for people like you. I'm gonna talk about my journey and kind of tie it in with the topic, AI, and how do we use AI in day-to-day life and practical applications and products. It was 1994 when I finished my master's in the US and I landed a job in Silicon Valley. 94 was interesting because the first internet switch was being built and I was in Norton building that. And it was a fun time and we didn't know what it was going to evolve into. And it was a great experience. And then within 6 years, I was part of a startup and we were building the first WDM, tunable laser-based wave division multiplexing fiber optic router. Now, 2000 was too early and the product did not take off because we didn't have the killer app. And fast forward, we still had a successful exit with that startup, so then I moved on and started embedUR in 2004 out of Silicon Valley. What started in my garage as a passion project turned into something unimaginable today. And this journey was marked by technology periods because 2004, if you look back, was when the first Wi-Fi, Atheros Wi-Fi chipset came about. And Wi-Fi was still primitive. So here we are talking about internet, we're talking about switches, routers, and now Wi-Fi. So that was the third cycle that I was going through of building the first set of Wi-Fi access points. So these were 3 startups that became our customer, and we started supporting them building the first Wi-Fi access point. And then while all this was going on, as we continued to evolve, we continued to sign up customers. All of them are Fortune 500 customers, and we're very grateful to have them support us through this journey. And as this evolved, the Googles came, the Netscape came, and I was looking at, when I was in school, I had to go to the library to get all my information and make sure that I studied for my exam. But once Google came, it transformed our lives. And it transformed our life in a way where we had access to information so quickly. And then the mobile phone revolution came, and now everything became an app. And all of that changed the way we work and actually enjoy experiences across the world. Now, fast forward further, we finally are seeing a dawn of a new revolution. When I say that, I don't say that lightly. We continue to work on embedded software. And again, I was very thrilled when the Honorable Minister yesterday pointed out the embedded software development companies in Madurai. And we are one of those. And I'm glad to report that 90% of the work that we've done in cutting edge development and building Wi-Fi 7 access points, Wi-Fi 6 access points, Wi-Fi 5 access points, all happened out of our Chennai office. And that is a remarkable achievement across the board. This is all from engineers who we recruited across different campuses and colleges in the state. This talks about the skill that the state has in terms of being able to provide and upskill engineers who can really transform the way products are created. Now, the last 4 years, I've seen a huge transition. So 5 years ago, we started looking at AI, and then 2-3 years ago, we said we need to have AI as a practice in the embedded space. And we started upskilling our engineers. And what is happening today, we are seeing a seismic shift. So I go back to 2004, I go back 94, 2004, here we are in 2024. We are seeing a seismic shift in technology. I'm only talking about embedded software, I'm only talking about small devices. Now, some of these devices today have NPUs along a microcontroller. When you have an NPU along a microcontroller, that makes it extremely powerful. And extremely powerful to the point where this can perform computations. I can run a VGA video stream on something as small as this. This is not released yet. These chipsets are all being released in the next 2 years. So this is a battery operated, it's got a camera in it, it's battery operated, and can actually be used for many different applications. And it can be made available for a few dollars or more. So that is the power, the technology, the compute, NPUs sitting along with microcontrollers are a game changer. And that is what we are seeing across the industry. And what we are doing is we are participating, again, with all the leading silicon manufacturers, and we are demonstrating all these new products that are under proof of concept at CES next year. So this is with ST Micro, with NXP, with Infineon, with Synaptics. So all of that work, again, is happening out of Chennai. And this is a tremendous game changer, and all the engineers are contributing tremendously to this growth in terms of being able to build these new products. And what this does,
people at their doorsteps. This granular knowledge has allowed us to frame policy that can help India become climate resilient, even while creating over 1 million jobs. This knowledge has also guided my investments in over 30 startups, most of them in climate adaptation, that together have saved over 22 billion liters of water and saved over 120,000 tons of carbon dioxide and prevented 71,000 tons of waste from going into the landfill. In Sundaram Textiles, carbon is front and center. We've planted thousands of trees and we source 80%, over 80% of our electricity from renewable sources like solar and wind. This journey has also given birth to 2 books, The Climate Solution and the award-winning Watershed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning author of The Climate Solution, Watershed. Exemplary Application of Technology Award.
Recognition for selecting us as Entrepreneurs of the Year for the CII Connect 2024 Awards. I think any award is a big sense of recognition for all of us in the team. And when we're building difficult technology that takes years and years to build, any sign of recognition is always a great thing. So very humbled to receive this from CII.
Hi, my name is Moin. I'm one of the co-founders of Unnikrishnan. I would like to say that CII has been the body that has actually been looking at space itself from 2018, before the space policy, and getting recognized by them seems really interesting and exciting as well. Really humbled to receive you.
Congratulations, the author of Satya, co-founder, advisor, People Cosmos, Professor IIT Madras, Head NCCRD. Request Mr. Suresh and Gobain do the honors. As we launched into the space just like that, you can be so certainly you can do better.
Pedestal records are digitized in Tamil Nadu and hosted online for public access. This has improved greater transparency, accountability and efficiency in land governance in the state. And the land records mutation process is made completely online, end-to-end through a workflow-based system. The software is developed by NIC. And every month, 2.4 lakhs mutation applications are processed through this application, of which 1.65 lakhs involve subdivision and 1.75 lakhs without subdivision. And this process has been further enhanced by introducing two changes. One is automatic mutation, which means that after the registration is done, if a landowner is selling his land parcel fully, he doesn't need to apply for mutation again in revenue department. It gets automatically mutated through a online computer generated process. It will not involve handling by any kind of manual process in that. Through this automatic mutation process, since inception in 2021, 7.6 lakh mutations have been done completely through automation so far. And the second intervention is bulk subdivision of the layout, which means that when a new layout is created, developed and approved by DTCP or CMDA, that layout is completely subdivided and land records are mutated in the name of the developer, so that every sale subsequently of the plot happens automatically mutated in the name of the buyer. In this process, around 2,200 layouts are mutated in a bulk manner, and around 32,200 plots are created in this manner in the land records, which has been created in the name of the developer and subsequently transferred to the buyers through automatic mutation. These two interventions have resulted in doing the mutation in a faster, efficient and transparent manner. And all these steps put together have improved the ease of access to the land records and the ease of mutation process in the land records in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Thank you so much.
Connect, I think I've been involved with Mahaling in the early days as well when Connect was started. And last many years also I've been involved in some way or other. Glad to be here, and I think we had an excellent team, as everybody talked about, AI in action, real world application business. And need to thank our Additional Chief Secretary, IT and Basic Services. I think he's just left, but I think he has been a pillar of support for us for many years, and we have interacted with him for many other areas as well where he worked from CII side. And great thanks, thank you for his presence at this valedictory meeting. Dr. Kamakoti, I think thank you for graciously accepting the invitation and joining us today. You exemplify the powerful synergy between industry and academia, showcasing the impact of the collaboration. And I take your point on the PO for the startup by industry aspect. So, and he has his own way to tell, give a clear message to everybody. So, and Mr. Srivats, Chairman CII Connect2024, Chairman CII Tamil Nadu State Council, Managing Director of India. Thank you for leading from the time. And I think I always ask him how many days he spends in Wales, India. So probably, I don't know, probably I think we have to say 1 day a week or etc. I don't know. After time, most of the time is on the roads for CII meetings. Mr. Lakshminarayan, Member Steering Committee, CII Connect2024 and Emeritus Vice Chairman, Congress India. Been a mentor for many people in Tamil Nadu, many people here from startups. I think I've known him since his early days with us TCs as well. So I really thank him for all the support. Mr. Kasturi Venugopal, Chairman Task Force on Embracing Energy Transition, CII Southern Region Chairman Kasturi. So thank you, sir, for our great support. And Mr. Rajesh Subramaniam, my friend, the founder and CEO, embedUR Systems. And I think a lot of phenomenal things he talked about technology and from the embedded side, and that's going to be a real future for India as well. Mr. Narayan, again my friend and neighbor, Member Steering Committee on CII Connect2024, National Leader Education and Skill Development Government and Public Service KPMG. Thank you and team for curating the impactful sessions for the 2 days, and thank you for summarizing it well. Speakers, delegates, my dear friends, and most important, the awardees. I think you get goosebumps when you hear all these successful stories. Definitely all of you would have, and hope all of you enjoyed this today event. We had started yesterday with the tone set by our Honorable Minister, Dr. Thagarajan, who was at his best, mixing serious advice and direction for us along with his humor about his experience of ChatGPT. Like the way Dr. Kamakoti also had shared some experiences of GE, and Mr. Mahalingam, founding chairman, Connect, providing history and how Connect has shaped the IT industry in Tamil Nadu. I was just telling him, I don't think nobody could have narrated the way Connect was formed over the years than him for personally doing it. I think Dr. Nandani was there today, Chairperson CII Southern Region, for her presence and guidance. Thanks to Mr. Rajesh Varia, Co-Chairman Connect, who helped really shape up this Connect event. And of course, thanks to my dear friend Mr. Unnikrishnan, is not here. Mr. Mahadesha was, I think, the STPI director, deserves special mention, especially the way STPI has been supporting IT industry, and especially I have personally benefited a lot, our industry has benefited a lot, and also for partnering on Connect programs the last couple of decades. We had engrossing sessions on all topics that are needed of our future of manufacturing, AI-driven supply chains, building AI products, AI for all, leveraging AI for public administration, quantum, AI-ready workforce. You name it, I think we had all the good speakers on these topics. It takes a human touch to bring AI to life. All the speakers and delegates, all of you present here, brought life to this 2-day event and bringing all the action. You know, the action shifts to all of us to make AI happen successfully in our business, and also help our Tamil Nadu government to adopt AI for improved citizen services. Thanks to all the sponsors, Government of Tamil Nadu, ELCOT, Cognizant, embedUR, HCL Tech, Infosys, L&T Tech, TCS, Netcon and STPI for the valuable contributions in making this event a success. We also extend our gratitude to our summit partners, Startup TN, TN Skills, ITNT, ICT Academy, NASCOM, CIO and the other community partners for the steadfast support. Lastly, a special mention to TIE Chennai for their support in curating the CII Connect Awards in a very short time, and to Hindu for being our media partner. Let us start planning the next Connect. I think a very important message came from our chairman, CII Tamil Nadu, and also based on what our IT secretary had said. Let's start planning this next Connect during end August, early September 2025, and take a quantum leap, pun intended, quantum leap, covering the next set of emerging technologies. I would like to conclude with saying that Chennai has already AI built into it, CHENNAI. And Tamil Nadu has many cities like that, Madhu, right, Gobain, all AI built in. I think we have all it takes to be a successful, most successful state in Tamil Nadu, in the country. Thank you all for being part of this wonderful journey. I look forward